Hi guys, it's been a while due to my crazy schedule, but I wanted to come on today because I got a question during the week asking, should I remain single or should I be in a relationship? For someone to truly ask that question, there's a lot going on their mind about where they are, where they're going, and where they really need to be. And I decided to answer this because a lot of people usually ask me, why is my relationship not working out, without really thinking thoroughly if they should be in a relationship or not. And to genuinely look at where you are and ask the question, should I remain single or should I be in a relationship? There are so many things that you need to uncover in your own space prior to thinking of being in a relationship. And some of the questions that you need to ask yourself include the following. What is the purpose of getting into a relationship? How is the relationship going to help you continue to grow and evolve in your own journey? How are you going to help the other person grow and evolve in their own journey? What is the purpose of the relationship? Is it just to be transactional, or is it just to be purposeful and meaningful for a lifetime? And the more you continue to ask yourself deep, meaningful questions, the more you'll be able to uncover. I'm just giving you a few pointers to how you can continue to evaluate yourself. And as you look at yourself and say, do I really need to be in a relationship? You also need to ask yourself, am I ready to be in a relationship? Readiness is vital to being in any relationship, especially if you haven't fully discovered who you are yet, or you're not on the self-discovery journey. Reason being that you need to know yourself financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, work-life balance, relationship-wise, and spiritually, which is the most important one. And as you continue to look at it as, where am I in all these areas of my life? Am I feeling fulfilled in all these areas of my life? That helps you drive the question, am I ready for a relationship? If you look at your finances and you're struggling and you're thinking, well, I'm deficient in this area and this person can help augment that area, then you may be creating a transactional relationship. If you're looking at emotional and mental wellness and saying, I am not there yet, maybe this person can help me get there, then you will set yourself up for emotional roller coaster ride that may even lead you to losing yourself. So as you continue to evaluate yourself, the more you look at, where am I in the state of being single? Am I emotionally ready for it? Am I mentally ready for it? Am I spiritually ready for it? Am I financially ready for it? And if you see that you're less than 5 points, 1 to 10 for all those areas, if you see that you're less than 5, actually less than 7, let me be realistic here, less than 7 in any of those areas, meaning you can't be 5 in one area and 2 in another area. You're still deficient in those areas. Make sure you're at least about 5 to 7 in all the areas in alignment on the same level. Then you can begin to look at, am I truly ready for a relationship? Because if you're deficient, you're going to seek for a partner who is going to fill the void that you have, and they may not even know the void that you have. And so what you do is create a transaction where you're trying to make that person see what they cannot see about you, and trying to force or control or manipulate them to get to where you need to get to. And the more you try to do that, the more you're breaking your own heart, because that person would only reveal to you that you're not there yet. And at that point, you can say, you know what? I'm not ready for a relationship yet. I need to take a step back and continue to do the work in my life. Because when you do the work, what you do is attract those people that are there, also doing the work, becoming accountable and responsible for their own individual lives, come into your space. And when the people that are not there come into your space, you already see it because you're doing the work. You recognize this person is not ready for this relationship. And I'm still on the way trying to get to where I need to get to with myself. So I'm not going to create a transactional relationship. I'm going to take a step back and continue doing the work because I see this person would only pull me 10 steps back. And the more you evaluate that, the more you're looking at the readiness review that you're creating. Am I truly ready for a relationship? Am I meeting my own needs? Or am I going to become codependent on somebody else? Am I going to project what I'm deficient in my own life on somebody else and try to manipulate and control them to provide those things for me? Because you already have all you need. You may not tap into it yet. The more you tap into it, the more you know you're ready to get into a relationship that will lead to a marriage. And if you know that you're not looking for a marriage, then that's a whole different ballgame. But the purpose of being in a relationship is to evolve and grow together for a lifetime, which is usually the marriage, courtship and marriage. So I hope I've been able to answer your question. Again, think deeply about these things. Sometimes we want to get into a relationship because everybody's getting into one. But remember this, always remember this. You are created uniquely. There is nobody who is going to have the same relationship like you. There is nobody who's going to meet the needs that you have in your life like you. There is nobody who will identify someone who would complement them in a marriage or a lifetime relationship like you. So you are the denominating factor. You are the determining factor. You are the key that would unlock the door to the next level of your journey when it comes to relationship and while still single. So stay single until you're ready and you are accountable and you're responsible and you're attracting people who you will vet and sort to evaluate who you need in your life to help you build on that solid foundation of a marriage going forward. Remember this, it is better to be single than to be in a relationship that depletes you. Love always elevates. Love does not deplete. And if you find yourself being depleted, then it's time to take a step back and ask yourself, what are you choosing to accept? Where are you with yourself? What is the purpose of the relationship? How are you going to grow together? How are you going to identify someone who can continue to complement you for a lifetime while saving your own heart and not breaking it? Remember, be the chooser. The more you become the chooser, the better you would attract to yourself and the more reason you would identify the steps needed to get to that relationship that you need to make your life become better, not bitter. Take good care. God bless. Bye-bye.